Imagine this, the busiest train station on Earth, millions of people rushing every day, but in the middle of all that chaos, one small dog sits completely still every single afternoon, same spot, same time, for almost 10 years. His name was Hachiko. His owner left one morning and never came back. But Hachiko, he never stopped waiting. Through freezing winters, burning summers, pouring rain, he waited. Because some love doesn't understand goodbye. This is the true story of the dog who waited forever and showed the world what loyalty really means. In the heart of Tokyo, where the endless crowds of Shibuya rush in every direction, one small bronze statue remains perfectly still. Day after day, year after year, people stop, take photos, smile, and walk away. But very few truly understand what that statue represents. It is not just art, it is a promise kept. It is love that refused to die. Its name is Hachiko. The story begins quietly in November 1923 in a remote farming village in Akita Prefecture, Japan. A litter of Akita Inu puppies was born. Among them was a sturdy golden brown male, the 8th puppy. Most would never leave the countryside, but fate had other plans. In 1924, a respected professor from the University of Tokyo named Hidesaburo Ueno visited Akita for work. One of his former students, knowing the professor loved dogs, gifted him this young Akita puppy. Professor Ueno named him Hachi, meaning 8. Over time, people added the affectionate honorific, and he became known forever as Hachiko. When Hachiko arrived in the bustling city of Tokyo, he entered a new world and a new heart. Professor Ueno lived in the Shibuya area. Every single morning, the two would walk together to Shibuya Station. The professor would gently stroke Hachiko's head, say a soft goodbye, and board the train to work. And every single afternoon, Hachiko would return to the same exact spot on the platform to wait. He arrived early, sat patiently, ears alert, eyes searching the crowd for the familiar face, the familiar walk, the familiar smile. This simple daily ritual became their unspoken language. The station workers smiled at him. Shopkeepers nearby knew his name. Commuters began to recognize the loyal dog who waited so faithfully. No one had to teach him the schedule. Somehow, he just knew. Then came May 21st, 1925. That morning started like any other. Professor Ueno left for the university. Hachiko walked him to the station as always. But that day, something terrible happened far away from Shibuya. While lecturing his students, Professor Ueno suffered a sudden brain hemorrhage. He collapsed and passed away within minutes. He was only 53 years old. Hachiko waited that afternoon. He waited the next day. He waited the day after that. And he never stopped. No one could explain to a dog what death meant. All Hachiko understood was that his master had left through that gate and had always come back through it. So he kept returning, every day, at the same time, in the same place. The professor's family tried to care for Hachiko. They fed him, gave him shelter, but every morning he would slip away and walk miles across the city back to Shibuya Station. Eventually, they stopped fighting it. His heart had already chosen where it belonged. For almost 10 years, 9 years and 9 months to be exact, Hachiko maintained his vigil. Through freezing winters, scorching summers, heavy rain, and deep snow, he was there every single day. Never once did he give up hope. Never once did he stop believing that one day his master would step off that train again. Slowly, the people of Shibuya began to understand. At first, they pitied him. Then, they admired him. Vendors saved food scraps. A local shop owner brought him water. Children would pat his head gently. Newspapers wrote about him. In 1932, one powerful article spread Hachiko's story across Japan. Suddenly, he was no longer just a dog at the station. He was a national symbol of loyalty. People traveled from distant cities just to see him. Some brought treats. Others simply bowed in silence. Photographers captured his patient pose. And in April 1934, something extraordinary happened. A bronze statue of Hachiko was unveiled right outside Shibuya Station. The real Hachiko attended the ceremony. He sat quietly while people cheered and flashbulbs lit up the crowd. It was perhaps the only time in history a living dog witnessed his own monument being revealed. But even the strongest hearts cannot beat forever. On March 8, 1935, Hachiko was found lying near the station. He had passed away peacefully in the place he loved most. He was 11 years old. The cause was old age and illness, but many believe it was also a heart that had simply waited long enough. Japan mourned. Newspapers carried the story on their front pages. Thousands attended his funeral. His body was laid to rest beside Professor Ueno's grave so that in death, master and dog could finally be reunited. Today, the statue still stands in Shibuya Crossing, one of the busiest places on Earth. Tourists meet friends there, couples take photos, business people rush past, and every so often someone stops, looks into those calm bronze eyes, and feels something stir inside. Hachiko did not wait for fame. He did not wait for praise. He waited only for one person, and in that waiting, he showed the world what loyalty really means. Not loyalty that expects something in return, not loyalty that lasts only while it is convenient, but loyalty that endures.